First Samuel chapter 17, verse 42. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth and ruddy and of a fair countenance. Kahalayim la Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Bahasham Hakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us the truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. This is the brother Habashai Ibadia, GMS Chicago, and I want to title this video House of David movie lie. All right, or House of David movie Edomite lie, something along those lines. And what you have here is this movie coming out on Prime called House of David. And as you see the depiction, hey, it is not correct. Okay? Like you have Goliath the Philistine. You know, you can't see from right here, but he's depicted, these people are depicted as Arab people, what they would call fraudulently called the Middle Eastern. Okay, that those words Europe and Middle Eastern, those are pretty much social constructs for narrative of Esau Edom, right? Because hey, the earth was given into his hands, right? So he's named landmarks after himself and whatnot, right? Really, it's just Western Asia at the end of the day, all right? And we know what the scriptures say, right? We know that King Solomon, who is King David's son, was a dark man, right? So let's grab that real quick. Let's grab the Songs of Solomon. Songs of Solomon 1 and 5, it reads, I am black, but calmly, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Okay? So, Kedar just means dark skin. Okay? And that's how it said the tents of Kedar. Salakia. And tents of Kedar means how they look. Okay? Like it says in Jeremiah. What's that? Book of Jeremiah 4. No, Salakia. That wasn't Jeremiah. That was Lamentations. Describing the children of Israel, man. Lamentations 4 and 8. It reads, their visage is blacker than coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaves to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick. All right. So we know that, you know, when you go, let's go back to 1 Samuel 17. When it goes into ruddy and of a fair countenance, it just means a handsome, good-looking young guy. At the end of the day, let's see translation comparison. That's the KJV. It reads NLT. Says snaring in contempt at this ruddy-faced boy. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was only a youth, ruddy and good looking. All right. What's another one? We can get the GNT. Let's get that in the GNT. All right, what was that we had there? 1 Samuel 17. Come on, man, get out of there. I swear, man, it's internet shit. All right. 1 Samuel 17 and 42. It reads, and when he got a good look at David, he was filled with scorn for him because he was just a nice, good-looking boy. All right? So that's what it was, man. You know? Let's get back. So now we know that King David, Yahushua, who you people ignorantly call Jesus, is from the lineage of King David, right? And if you can receive it, Yahushua was King Solomon in his past life, right? Let's grab the book of Matthew 1 and 1. It reads, the book of the generation. When you go on that word generation, it means your genes, right? Of Yahushua Hamashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham. All right, and then you go over to he begat, right? So we just read that King Solomon, you know, he was dark. So if he was dark, more likely, you know, King David was dark also, right? So that's a false depiction, man. And why is that? Well, let's just go to the infamous Job 9 and 24. It reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, we know who the wicked is from what book is that? Malachi 1 and 4. I just jumped straight to the point. This is concerning Edom, right? Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, we will return and build the desolate places. All right, when they came out the caves and reestablished the Renaissance period, right, which means rebirth. It says, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness. Okay, and when they're talking about that, they shall build, what was Biden's slogan? Build back better, right? And if you look at 3 lowercase b's, it look like 666, right? Just throwing that out there. And it says, and they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, have indignation forever. All right, so the Lord hates these people, man. All right, and what have they done with changing the faces of the judges thereof, man? Right? During iconoclasm, and we're still living that to this day. This is what you call Edomite supremacy, so-called white supremacy, right? Let's grab the book of 1 Maccabees 3 and 48. And this is what they did during the Hellenization period, man, when they changed the Israelites, when the Israelites started following Greek customs, which, you know, mean they were Hellenized, right? And this is what these devils did, man. 1 Maccabees 3 and 48. And laid open the book of the law, which is the scriptures, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. All right. So I grew up in went to Catholic grade school and high school, man, and every image of the people of the Bible is Edomite looking people, man. All right, people with lepers, man, clean lepers, okay, and blonde hair. Only one person that they never painted as that looked like an Edomite was Judas, man. I wonder why, right? So now let's get into the how Yahushua looked. All right. Just to show you a depiction of the of Israelites, man. Now we've been scattered amongst all the nations, so you have what's there 18 nations, right? So the 17 other nations that we were scattered to, we're gonna look like them, man. All right, these things are not hard. Let's grab Revelation 4 and 1. It reads, after this is John the Revelator. After this, I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me, which said, come up hither, and I will shew thee the things which must be hereafter. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one that sat on the throne. Here's the point. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne in sight like unto an emerald. All right, now let's go to the even her madness. All right, you got this is the movie House of David, right? Now let's go real quick here. Sardine Stone. That's Carnelian Slakia. And it reads here, a sardine stone is as a sardius, a precious stone, of which there are two types. The former is called a carnelian because of flesh color. You see that? So that's how, Yahushua look, who you people ignorantly call Jesus. So that you gotta imagine that's how King David looked also, man. All right, his father was a very dark-skinned man. Hey, and Goliath, he was a Philistine, which this is where they get the word Palestine from, the Philistines, okay, which are sons of Ham. All right, hey, even their own scholars in their Zondervan dictionary says that, man. Let's get that right quick. It says it you ain't never find what the fuck you want, man. It said, damn. Not the Negroid. You know what I'm talking about. Is it in here? Can't find it. But in the Zondervan dictionary, it says Ham, the father of the African people, but not the dark races, but not the Negroid. If I can remember, I think that's what it said, roughly paraphrasing that. I had a pic of that, but I don't have it anymore. All right. In the Zondervan dictionary, when you look at Ham, it says father of the dark-colored nations, but not the Negroid. Okay. So, the Philistine, those are Hamites, what you call modern-day Africans, right? And they got him looking like a like a Arab, so-called Arab, all right, who are the Ishmaelites, okay? And another representation of the Lord's description is Revelation 1:13 through 15, all right? And the description of Yahweh, the Ancient of Days, is in Daniel 10, okay? So let's grab real quick the book of St. Luke, man. Because these devils, they never go into King David ruling the throne of David here, ruling, man. All right, which is a future prophecy, right? Let's grab what is that I wanted? Oh yes, the book of Luke, the book of Luke, and I'm gonna start at 32. Luke chapter 1 verse 32. He shall be great and shall be called the Son of the Highest, and the Lord Yahweh power shall give unto him the throne of his father David. All right, that lets you know that Yahushua was King Solomon, man. All right, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, not Esau, no other nation, just Jacob. All right, salvation is only for the Jews. And of his kingdom there shall be no end. All right, just like Daniel 2:44. All right, and these times are fastly approaching us, man. Esau, Edom, hey, this is the end of his kingdom. Okay, according to 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. Let's jump down to verse 68. It says, blessed be the Lord Yahweh power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. Who are his people, man? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, the Hebrew Israelites, okay, and the speckled birds that look like the heathens, right? 68, blessed be Salakia, for 69, I read that already, and have raised up a horn of salvation for us. So what's the context? Israel, man, redeemed his people, salvation for us. And this is New Testament, as y'all always like to say, okay? In the house of his servant David, man, all right, which means beloved. It says here in verse 70, and he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. That's us, man, because we bring out the good and the bad and the ugly of the scriptures with truth, sincerity, charity, and directly and correctly, man. All right? We have to be those guys, man. Lord willing, you know that we are, right? Which have been since the world began, all right? The predestinated, the first fruits, okay? That we should be saved from our enemies, okay? The Psalms 83 posse, start with the tabernacles of Edom, all right? Headed by Amalek, all right? Those small hats, 1948ers, all right? The Balfour people. It says, and from the hand of all that hate us. To do what? That's bugged. To perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he swore to our father Abraham. Okay? So we're going to be, matter of fact, I'll just read it. That he will grant unto us that we being delivered out of the hands of our enemies might serve him without fear. All right. So, hey, man, that movie House of David, hey, it's a lie, man. All right. King David, the Israelites, man, they were of a dark race, man. All right. They weren't Arabs, you know. These Edomites, they love to say, hey, the people of the Bible was everybody except you niggas, man. That's their favorite shtick, you know. But guess what, man? We getting ready to see very soon what the real deal is. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Racha Kadash, Shalom.